Okay, welcome to the ET-335 lecture on binary adders. In binary addition, we only have two digits to use, 0 and 1. So whenever we count, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 0 is still 1. When we go from 1 plus 1, it's not 2, it will be 0, 1, base 2, where this is a value of 2 and this is a value of 1. We do the same thing that we do in a decimal, so we're going to move that digit. Here I have a binary half adder, and here's our logic symbol. So we have a P and Q, those are the inputs. Sum would be the addition of these two, and here CO would be a carry out. Okay, so we have 0 plus 0 is 0, sum, carry 0. 1 plus 1 is 1, carry 0. 0 plus 1 is 1 plus carry 0. 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1. If you look at this, this would be the binary count because 1 plus 1 would equal 2. And if you look at this as a binary 1, 0, that's a 2. And here is our logic diagram utilizing exclusive OR and an AND gate. Okay, here's a binary full adder. And the difference between a half adder and a full adder would be this carry input. So we're going to add three things together, P, Q, and the carry input. Again, we have the sum and we have the carry output. So if we go through here, 0 plus 0 plus 0 is sum 0, carry 0. 0 plus 1 would be 1 sum, carry 0. 1 would be sum 1, carry 0. 1 plus 1 would be 0, 1, which is equivalent to a binary 2. Then we'd have 1 would be 1 sum, carry 0. 1 plus 1 would be 0, carry 1, again binary 2. And then we have 1 plus 1, 0 sum, carry 1, again binary 2. 1 plus 1 plus 1 would be 1 sum, carry 1, which would be a binary 3. Here I have a binary adding circuit, a little adding machine where we're going to go through and demonstrate how to binary add. So if we look here in the bottom, it is going to be a 1, carry 0, binary 1, right? So we got 0 plus 1 would be 0, carry 1, which is a binary 2. And then we have 1 plus 1 would be 1, sum, and carry 1, again a binary 3. And then we have 1 plus 0 would be 0 plus 1, binary 2. And then we have 0 plus 1 plus 0 would be 1. Here's our colorful answer, and it looks like I got it right. Here we have another binary adding circuit and problem. So let's go ahead and get started here. So 1 and 0 would be a 1, and carry 1, which would be a binary 1. 0 plus 1 would be a 1 sum, carry 1, which would be a binary 2. 0 plus 1 would be a 0, carry 1, which is a binary 2. So we got 1 plus 1 would be a 1, which is a binary 3. And 1 plus 0 would be 1. So let's check the answer. Here's our colorful answer, and it appears that we nailed it.